Hello, this is Ms. White, and today we're going to be doing lesson 17, the unit rate as the scale factor. Before we begin, please make sure that you have a pencil and your notes in front of you to follow along. We will be starting with example 1. Jake created a simple game on his computer and shared it with his friends to play. They were instantly hooked, and the popularity of his game spread so quickly that Jake wanted to create a distinctive icon so that players could easily identify his game. He drew a simple sketch. From the sketch, he created stickers to promote his game, but Jake wasn't quite sure if the stickers were proportional to his original sketch. Let's look at both sketches given below. Over here, we have our original, and then we have the sticker that he created. We can obviously see that our original sketch is smaller than the sticker. So we would call our sticker the enlargement. Because these images are two different sizes, we want to check the proportionality of these two images. To do that, we're going to measure the corresponding lengths and check to see if they all have the same constant of proportionality. All right, let's set up our table. So we have the original sketch over here, and the sticker on this side. Now we need to add our measurements to our table. So first, I'm going to start off with this measurement over here on the original sketch drawing. I'm going to put 1 over here for my original sketch. And then if I look over at the sticker has 2 inches. So we will write 2. The next length I'm going to look at is the one that says 0.75. Now, it would be easy for us to turn this into a fraction. So let's go ahead and put 3/4. The measurement on the other side that we're looking at would be down here, 1.5. So we're going to go put that on the sticker side. Let's look at our measurement of 7/8. We have 7/8 here for the original and 1 3/4 for the sticker. In our last measurement, we have 1 inch here and 2 inches here. So 1 for the original and 2 for the sticker. Now, we're going to use our table to see if these measurements are proportional with one another. The way we do that is we're going to use our equation for the constant of proportionality. We have K equals y over x. When we look at our chart, our x is our original sketch and our y is our sticker. Let's start with 1. This is a good one to start with because we realize that we have ones on our chart and we can see the other side and we both have the same measurement, 2 for the sticker. So we are going to take our y value, which is 2, and divide it by our x value, which is 1. When we have 2 over 1, that will give us 2. Now we know that our constant is equal to 2. Now that we have our constant, when we multiply our original by 2, it will give us our length for the sticker. All right, let's see if that works for 3/4 and 7/8. So I'm going to multiply these by 2. If you want to go ahead and solve this on your calculator, please pause the video. All right, if you have used your calculator to multiply 3 over 4, which is known as 0.75 times 2, we will get 1.5. So this here is correct. Then if we have 7/8 and we multiply it by 2, we will get 1.75 in our calculator. So this is correct. because all of this is correct, our common multiplier is 2, which that is also known as our constant. To write an equation that represents our chart, we would say y equals 2x. This proves that Jake's sticker was drawn proportionally to the original sketch. So we would answer this question as yes, Jake's sticker is proportional to the original sketch. Let's move on to the next page. Now we're going to review the steps to check for proportionality for scale drawing and original object or picture. First, we're going to record the length of the scale drawing. Second, we're going to record the length of the corresponding length or original. And third, we're going to check for the constant of proportionality. Let's move on to the key ideas. So, we have scale factor. Scale factor is a term that we are going to want to use. The scale factor can be calculated from the ratio of any length in the scale drawing to its corresponding length in the actual picture. The scale factor corresponds to the unit rate and the constant of proportionality. Scaling by factors greater, this is important, greater than 1 enlarges the segment, and scaling factors less than 1 reduces the segment. Now you can see that I have created and set up this chart for you. Please take note that the numbers over here are from the original sketch that we used in the previous problem. Go ahead and pause your video to create this table. Now, by looking at this image over here, this will be my Y as my scale. So I am going to use the lengths and put them with the appropriate lengths over here. Go ahead and pause the video and take time to fill out the rest of the table. Let's note again that we are looking to see if this image is a scale factor of our original sketch. A scale factor means that they are proportional to one another. So all the lengths in our previous original sketch and this are proportional. Again, to solve if they're proportional or not, we have to find the constant of proportionality. So to do that, we have k equals y over x. The first ones I think we should do again for original sketch are the 1 and 1/2. We have k equals 1/2, because that is our y, over 1. 1/2 divided by 1 gives us 1/2. That means our constant of proportionality can be multiplied by our original sketch and will equal our scale, known as our y. Because these two are correct, let's go ahead and check for these two. I'm going to multiply both sides by 1/2 and 1/2. Now, if I look at these fractions, I can see 3 times 1 gives me 3, and 4 times 2 gives me 8. Now we know that these are proportional to one another, and that is correct. Now I have 7 times 1 equals 7, and 8 times 2 equals 16. Now I know that is correct. The equation to use to represent our chart is going to be y equals 1/2 x. Because this image is proportional to the original sketch, we're going to say it is a scale factor. Because it is in proportion. All right, let's flip over to the next page. And now we're going to skip this one, so go to the next page. All right, now we should be on page 75. You can check that by looking at the bottom. We're at the top and on example 3. Your family recently had a portrait taken. Your aunt asked you to take a picture of the portrait using your phone and send it to her. If the original portrait is 3 feet by 3 feet and the scale factor is 1/18, draw the scale drawing that would be the size of the portrait on your phone. All right, now we're talking about your phone, so of course now you're going to be paying attention. All right, so let's draw the picture. And, ooh, not too shabby, Miss White, not too shabby. All right, so we know our picture is 3 feet by 3 feet. That's why we have these 3's labeled on the side. And now we're going to label this drawing as our original. Now in our problem, it says that the scale factor is 1/18. That means that our constant of proportionality, our k, is equal to 1/18. Now we know that we have to figure out what 1/8 of a foot actually is. So 1/8 or 1/18 of a foot. We're going to take 1/18 and multiply it by 12/1. We are multiplying it by 12/1 because there's 12 inches in a foot. I'm going to repeat that. We're going to multiply 1/18 times 12/1 because there's 12 inches in a foot. Okay, cool. Moving on. So when we multiply this, we get 12/18. And when we simplify it down all the way, let's divide it by 6. We get 2/3. All right, lovely. Let's set up our chart. Okay, so we have our original, which is this lovely rectangle over here. And then we have our scale, which is what we're trying to figure out. So for original, we know that we have 3 foot by 3 foot. And now we want to solve for our scale. Because we already know our constant is 1/18, we're going to take our 3 foot and multiply it by 1/18. Now when we do that, we're going to get 3/18. When we simplify this down, we will get 1/6. Now let's solve for what 1/6 of a foot is. So we have 1/6, and we're going to multiply it by a foot, and we're going to convert it to inches. So we have 12 over 1. 1 times 12 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6. So 12 over 6 will give me 2. So in this case, we end up with a scale factor of 2 inches. Now we know how to draw our scale factor, and our picture will be 2 inches by 2 inches. All right, great job today, 7th grade. Can't wait to see you in class next time to do our problem sets.